on this computer. So we just let our kids choose which nanny they liked. It was fun. It was a fun game. And then we asked them, like, why. Yeah, she left. James was funny. He's like, I don't get it. They both pulled up in Mercedes and BMWs, which we were like, both like, I'm sorry, are we in the wrong profession? Like, what is happening? And then one basically told us she wants to move to Santa Barbara to go to nursing school. And we were like, oh, okay. So what, why are you at our house? Like, very confused. And then we both couldn't decide if like she just hated, like we were like, was she shy, or she just didn't give a rip about making any kind of impression, which is what we decided it was the after. We don't, it was more like, this is kind of like an interim thing. You know what I mean? So, it's hard. But the other one was fantastic. And she literally walked in my front door, took one look at my house, took off her shoes, which is really a big deal for me because I feel like, anyway. And if you don't take your stuff in your house, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, for me, I literally just had the house cleaned, and there she takes her shoes off, and then she grabbed the baby. And then she gave Carter a little like, hi, honey, how are you? And I'm like, okay, you win. You're in. So she was just really sweet and nice. And anyway, so we'll see. Sorry, that's my random get excited because maybe I have help coming line. Okay, so tomorrow, first and foremost, Cassie is going to be our shiny new emerald. Yay! And we also are going to have a really shiny new diamond, Becky. Yay! Yay! So exciting. Y'all, we're making moves. People doing the things. It's exciting. It's really exciting. Team Cup month. Just remember that even though there's 5 days left in the month, that's 5 full days of ample time to make things happen. Especially because I feel like for a lot of people, it's like January sucks. Just February is like, I'm trying, but I failed a kind of couple times. And now March is like, well, shoot, I'm going on spring break. I'm going on a cruise. I'm going to Mexico. I'm doing all these things. And it's like now or never, right? Like I got it. It's either I'm doing this or I'm just going to call it till next year. I really think that this is like when people decide for the rest of the year, they're like, and I'm good. So don't think that it's over. If you're wondering like, okay, but where am I going to put this person? We have places. Don't worry. Don't ever let the idea of not inviting somebody because you don't know where they should go. We will find you a place. We have fantastic prep groups in Facebook. We have prep material in an email. We have the materials to give them so that they can get set up. So if you find yourself selling a challenge pack tomorrow and you're like, but I don't even know what to hype up, you hype up that they're starting their health and fitness journey, and that's a really big freaking deal. And we're gonna rally behind them, and we will put them a place, and then you will jump into a group and you'll be their partner. That's pretty much how it works. If you end up, signing somebody up in the last kind of couple months or couple days of the month and there's no group starting, you just start the group. You're the group with the people in the challenge group app. So sorry, I feel like I'm in water in like days. So just know that there is a place for them. Okay. Don't let that stop you. Any questions about that? Concerns? Okay, so we are going to talk all things launch. I want to tell you something, and I'm telling you this because I truly believe the launch of a program within Beachbody can be the game-changing movement in your business. And I mean that because I myself have seen it. I have been a part of now, I don't even know how many launches, maybe 20 some different, I've done every program from Country Heat. Didn't think that was going to be my jam. Had a blast. Size, Hammer and Chisel, T25, or not T25, not Max 30. Why can't I think of that? T20, 22-minute hardcore. I mean, there's just been nothing but programs. The more you get on board with the programs that this company has to offer in the time that they have to offer it, the more people are going to come to you. They already know that other programs exist. What they want to be a part of is the hype and the excitement. And we all know that can exist when you rally together. let's just take Morning Meltdown, for example. I can tell you right now that was the most successful launch our team has ever had. And for those of you that were a part of it, can I get an amen? Right? I signed 32 coaches in the month of July. 32 coaches. I hit Success Club 112 in July because I went into, and it literally by July 10th, I was at Success Club 75. And I don't tell you that to brag. I 100% tell you that because it was all what I did right now. I did all of that in the preview of getting to Morning Meltdown. It's all about how you rally your brain, your conversation, the things you're saying, and you talk about how rad the number one, when we all do this together, that's where the results happen. That's where you see, crazy things happen with your own health and fitness. And the fact that we can sell this program only to coaches on March 16th is how you are going to hit diamond in March. Okay. And if you're already a diamond, it's how you're going to become a 1-star. And if you're already a 2-star, you're going to become a 3-star, because you are going to sign all you need. Okay. When you think of diamond, I know it seems like this big lucrative thing, but the reality is it's 12 coaches. That's it. I know that sounds like a lot because you're like, Kim, I can't even sign one. Nope, you can and you will, and you need to start telling yourself that right now. Who are these people that need this program? Y'all, it's 5 days a week. It's cardio, it's weights, it's HIIT, it's Joel. Hi, easy on the eyes. It's lots of things that are in our favor. And I feel like he's one of the most he's just a trainer that you really learn to love. And I feel like we can all agree that Live For is a program we all go to when we need a good weight workout. He knows what he's doing. He knows his stuff. And I want to say, I think a lot of it is because he has a really rad wife that's like, and they don't have kids or anything. So they're just like in this health world. They know how to handle all these different kinds of people. And so I just think that we sell that, right? Like whatever you're doing right now, you are already talking about how you cannot wait to get to the program that's going to rip your core into shreds. And I truly mean that. If you've ever done one core to force workout, what hurts the next day? Your abs. It is all abs. It's all core, it's all biceps, it's all muscle. So what you're going to see is going to be fast and furious. So what I want to tell you tonight is I want to walk us through like the steps of how to launch this launch together as a team, as yourself, as your own business. Whether if you do not plan to do this program, take notes and do it for the next program. But I would stop and ask yourself, why are you not doing? Why are you not? What is keeping you from doing this program? What is keeping you from launching the program that the company that you are a coach for, that is pouring all their money and all their advertisements, it's on every radio and all the billboards, and there's a bus floating around America. I mean, that's where the money's going. So anybody who hears of Beachbody right now is looking for the people who are talking about 10 rounds. And we want to be the people that are talking about 10 rounds. We want to kill it in that land. So number one, you have to decide that you want to do this program, okay? Number one is a decision, okay? I'm writing these things down too because it's a decision and it's a declaration. So what that means in that decision is you are going to slowly start breadcrumbing it in every conversation you're having. I think, we all know Barre is a phenomenal program for someone who is a phenomenal eater, okay? That's my 2 cents. You have to be a phenomenal eater and do Barre, and you cannot have any interruptions during that workout. The reason Barre is so effective is because you do it in the 30 to 35 to 40 minutes that it is without 0 interruptions. And I mean, not even like a blink. You can't even stop to make a video. Like, you got to be in that pose for the full burn. Otherwise, guess what? Everything you're doing is restarting, not working. Doritos, Super Bowl, whatever other holidays were popping in while this program was happening. But that's the truth of it. So I'm coming off of this, like, I cannot wait every time I'm talking. Like, I know everybody's been asking. No one's asking. I just talk like everyone's always asking me things. No one's asking me jack. Okay. So, because, engagement is so exciting. We'll talk about that a different day. Anyway, so you talk about like, you know exactly what's happening and that you cannot wait to get your hands on this program, number one. And number two, this is when it starts. This is where you need to go. So here are some of the things that you need to have in your back pocket. The info group. Does everyone know where that is? Are you all a part of it? Why don't we, is anybody like on that could pop some things into the chat box while we're doing this?
I can do it.
Kim, I have a question.
Yeah.
You mentioned that only coaches will be able to access it in March, so you can only get VIP access in March if you're a coach.
Correct.
Okay.
You can only purchase this program.
And then once, when is the VIP access for regular customers to buy into the program?
April 6th.
Okay.
April 6th. So number one, you want to have your info group. So yeah, let's go a couple dates. So March 16th, March 9th, a sample workout will be available. Okay. March 16th, there will be we will be able to purchase it. So March 16th, you want to buy it and then you want to showcase that all across your feed, everywhere you're posting in your stories. You want to show that you purchased it. And you guys, you don't have, but it does help. Like if you need stuff, use that as an opportunity. Buy a challenge pack. Take it. I mean, the prices are right. If you know, look at your supply now and be like, man, I know I'm going to need Recover because he's going to just destroy some muscles. So, you know, buy a challenge pack and it makes it really, you know, inexpensive, or just unlock it. Whatever you have to do, then blow that up in your feed. So make sure you're buying it on March 16th. So March 9th, sample workout, March 16th, March 16th, we get to purchase it. And then March 16th starts a challenge group that we will get to be in with Joel himself, only as coaches. Okay, so that'll be done on Facebook. We will start an exclusive coach test group in the app for all of these coaches we're going to sign. Because if we all sign 12, then there's going to be at least like 150 coaches in this test group. Okay, so we're going to get a head start, which is going to work in our favor because we're going to be showcasing all of this program in our stories and on our feed, and we're going to be showing them different moves, and we're going to be showing them results. And because we're doing this test group, we're going to have tons of result photos to play with, right? Just like we did Morning Meltdown. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Build blocks with your brother. Take a deep breath. Yeah, I think you made some good choices. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Remember that one time I was going to run the team call and there was going to be no kids awake? This is such a rough time in my house, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, Hutz, can you shut the door for me? Thank you, pal. Can you just go shut the door? Thanks, buddy. Okay, so we will get started on the on that group March 23rd, right? That's the following Monday. So we'll run a prep group March 16th, and we'll do the prep workouts that come with the program. And so basically, as people are purchasing March 16th through that whole week, they'll just get added to the info group, Yeah, cool, bud. So we will be pouring all this information into the info group. So use that. Put it in your stories. Get it into your link tree. Does everyone know what a link tree is? Do we need a quick tutorial? Sure. Let's do it. Where is my, okay, here's my, he's right here. He just went in there. Okay, so we need our, oops. We need our link tree. Okay. Oh, sure. Don't work with me here. Log in with Instagram.
Mom, look at the sound.
Oh yeah, it's a pager. You'll never know what that is unless you're a doctor. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here to 10 rounds info group because I don't think I've set up my link tree, so this will be good. Okay, so this is our group, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that link and I'm going to, so I'm gonna put info group and I'm gonna put a little arrow and we're gonna do link tree and info email, and I'll explain these as we go. Info email and customer email. Okay, check. So I'm gonna, oh here, Afton, would you like to be in this group? Then I'm gonna go back to Linktree and I'm gonna, oh, I already did it. Oh no, I didn't. That's 10 rounds. So I'm just gonna add another one.
Mommy.
Yep.
Look at the sound. It's a car.
Oh yeah, awesome, dude. 10 rounds Snoop group. That's what I'm gonna call it. So I'm gonna pop that on there. And that's all this is. So this is Linktree, y'all. It's really simple. This is what it looks like on my Instagram over here. So I already have, I have a Google form, which I'm going to show you here in a second. Actually, we're going to put Google form. Okay. So then when you go, just for sake of showing you what it looks like, I think you all know, but just in case you don't, you go to your Instagram and you go to your, oh, hey girl. You go to edit profile and it goes in the website line right here. So this is where you put this up here. It says my link tree. You just copy that link and you put that into your profile. You don't put it in here. They won't be able to get in. Okay? Are there any questions about that? And then what you can do is you can take a screenshot and show people how to go to this in your stories. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So if you like take screens, you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't need to break that down.
Hey, Mommy.
Okay, great.
Mommy,
Thanks. Yes.
you can put your finger in there.
Yeah, that's called a finger laser. Okay, so you've got your link tree, you put it in your Instagram. Now, what I would recommend is last night, myself and Andy put up a post. I would go and do that exact same post. You can change it around if you want to, but back when we did, I don't know if you guys remember Sean Week back in the day, I did this picture, this picture thing, and it was a free, I mean, it was like a free group. You didn't even have to pay for it. Technically, they could have just signed up for a 2-week free trial. I blew that thing. I acted like I was the test group. Like I was me and Sean. We created a test group and I was going to go ahead and run it. That's how I acted. And people were, I mean, it was like in droves of people that did that program with us. And I think I did a 3-day refresh and then we did Sean Week. So it was just rad. And that's what we sold. We basically sold the BOD no, we did the free trial with the 3-day refresh. So anyway, it just was really successful. So that's the same verbiage kind of ish that we used. So I would go and use that post, but the only thing I might do different is to drop your email below, or if you want to do comments, then just make sure you ask when you message all of them, ask them for their emails. And here is why. You want to begin to create almost like an email, like chain of events. So once they decide that they're interested, you're going to send them an email. And here's the really cool part. Okay. So I got to share the screen. Hang on. Yeah.
I found a bird.
You found a fish.
In You can fly.
Yeah, he's flying. So cool. Okay, so if you're under our team page, okay, and you go to units, and you go to 10 rounds, week 1, do I not have this in here? You know what, I don't. I didn't put the whole thing. Okay, it's okay. I'll do that. I have to update. I need to put the March in there as well, which by the way is called the Happiness Project, and it's so cute. Just in case you're curious what the March Mompreneur group is. And if you don't even know what I'm talking about, don't even worry about that. Okay, so here's Rock 10-year rounds. Under here, they have, and I'll put all of this in there. Where is it? Week 2. Email to send to interest. So they literally have this really rad email that you're going to send to all of the people who say that they're interested. You can check out what the workout will be like, what is it, what program, what equipment is needed, what's the program about, important dates. 10 round is perfect for whoever. And then here's the basics. It's just really simple. You know, I'm going to change this right here to be like I won't even say coaches. I'm just going to say VIP customers. And then I'm going to say with, and they will also get we will have an exclusive tank top. I'm actually going to reach out to Joel. I don't know, why not? Why not? See if he answers me and come up, ask him for some of his verbiage. And we will be creating a boxing, like not a crop top, but a, you know what?
Hey. Mommy. Yeah. I just watched this. He did great song. What? It's great song. See? Bakey, bakey, bakey. See? He did great song.
Great song, pal.
Yeah, he did great song.
Hold on, y'all.
Meow, 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 meow. Oh, get in those shoes.
Okay, well, I must have worn it.
It's getting over here.
I must have worn it recent. Oh, you know what? I did.
Oh,
No,
flowers.
it's not in here.
Oh, pink.
Shoot. Okay, it's okay. So basically like a bigger arms, but like a bigger, and I'll show you the cut. I just have to find it exactly. But it will be like but then kind of cropped. It's like a boxer, like a boxing tank top, right? You know what I'm talking about. You guys you know the look, right? So we will create that so that everybody who signs up, just like we did the Melt Maker tank top, you will get a whatever boxing tank top on March 16th. Basically, you have to sign up before we start. So before March 23rd. As long as you sign up before March 23rd, you will be eligible to get and I'm hoping to keep the price point right around $15, just so you're all aware. Cool? Okay, so back to that. So the reason you want to have your info, the info group, so what I would do is to create, what my plan is I have a bunch of people to send this to tonight. So I'm going to create this email and then I'm going to save it and I'll have it ready in my email. So anytime anybody's interested because they fill out the interest form or because they jump in the info group, I'm going to reach out, ask for their email because I want to create an email list of all of these people that are interested in doing this program with me so that when we're ready to launch, even if it's not on March 16th, that on April 6th, I'm signing them up just as many. Maybe they won't be signing up as VIPs, but they're going to be signing up as regular customers. Got it? Okay, so I will upload, oh, my shared screen right now? Sorry. Just kidding. Go away. I will upload this to there and then I will upload this to there. Hello. And then what else do they have? Email to send to, they haven't, so if you are someone who sends a newsletter, you could start putting this into your newsletter. If you are my customer, my coach, you would have gotten mine yesterday. And then we've been sharing all the Instagram stories in the, sorry, I just was checking out what that was. Did you guys leave? No. Am I shared screen or no? Oh, haha, sorry. I'm like, no, you're not seeing what I'm. So really you just need the email form. But I will put the second round of Instagram stories into the IG Messenger. If you don't know what I'm talking about, does everyone know what I'm talking about? Are you all in there? Pretty sure everybody's in there. Yeah. Okay. So then the last piece of something that you want to create, and it's actually in the team page. If you go to the team page, where is it? Right here, and you go to create an interest form, it's going to have an entire form for you to make a copy into your own Google Drive. So you don't even have, it's really simple. So if you click on this, it's going to have you make a copy. I'm not going to make a copy because I already have one, but it basically looks like, where are you? It looks like, I don't know my mouse, sorry. What's it called?
I didn't see the email in there in the units.
It's not. I have to upload it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get that far because they just put it, I just got access to week 2 yesterday.
I want to see if you
Can I help you? I don't know where it went. You want to sit with me? That's nice. You mean you want to take over my space? Really is what you're saying. It's cool. You're lucky I love you, kid.
Mommy,
Why am I having a hard time finding this? Well, I'll just go to my own.
mommy, it's on top.
Yeah, it's cool. Why don't you read that book? Thank you. Can you go right there? Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't know why I can't find it. I'll figure it out. That's what it looks like right there. So this, you could put this into your stories. You could put this into your link tree. You can put this into the email that you have. So then this is going to keep all that information for you. It's just kind of nice to have so that you kind of are beginning to collect information. Plus it just adds a little bit of a professional, I don't know, it just adds a little more of a professional element to you launching this business, if that makes sense. So any questions about those 3 things? Oh, I see you, Mompreneur. I'll do that. I'll do it tomorrow. Any other thoughts on that one? No? Okay, cool. All right, so you've created you put up a post, and keep using that post. Maybe not the exact same, but keep using the image that you create with, with Joel. It's effective and it looks cool, and people wonder, what it's all about, and it just kind of sets us apart. So that is that. Okay, info group, Linktree, info email, Google form, and then day of purchase. Buy it and share the crap out of it. Purchase, buy, and share. And then I'm sure there will be I'm sure what I would probably do is, if you're going to add someone to the info group, have a post that you tag that person into. I feel like it's always really helpful, and it kind of keeps it less messy when you add someone to a group, and you could be like, hey, Sarah, start here. You can read all about 10 rounds and then go through the information. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. As we get this info group ramped, we'll probably, what I think would be rad is if as a team, we all went in there and shared our story of being a part of a launch. I think that is the win in any kind of launch, is what was it like for you to start a program that had never been done before, and what did it feel like to finish it? And then of course, what were your, transformations like? So I would, so once you're in, at this point, you could drop that in anytime. Share your launch story into info group, if you plan on using it. If you don't, or you want to make your own info group, you could do that too. Don't think you have to do ours. You can totally make your own. I will say that there is something really rad as people are as we keep signing people up. We'll have like a photo, like a little picture where you drop their face that says so and so decided to join us, and you'll be dropping those in, and that kind of like hypes people up. So seeing that they're getting in there. Okay, so I wanted to make sure what is else. We will be starting a move of the day, probably on Monday, because there is moves already out there that we can pull from. I think Andy said somewhere there's moves somewhere. I just think they're fun. We attempted to do it for bar, and I know some of us did it, but when we did it for Morning Meltdown, it was really effective, and really it was such a it set us apart. So the one thing we're going to need to come up with, and we need to think about this as a team, is what is the song? And maybe we take, between now and Monday to figure out what kind of song goes with the whole vibe champion. Which one? The Carrie Underwood? I feel like it's so played. Sorry, just take you out right now. I just feel like it's played, like Beachbody played that song out. Like we ran it to the ground, because every I don't know, they play it so much. But I mean, it's good. We are champions. I hear you. Sorry, Tara. And Andrea, I think she liked it too. I think we need to be different. We need something like that's like fresh. Okay. Go find your fresh people, whoever those people are. No, don't pause. Okay, good. Okay, so we need a move of the day. We need a song. We'll probably start a list, like a big list like that we had that we can keep adding to. That was really effective, I feel like. What are some things that you guys saw when I say Spady? Yeah, there it is. That is not played out at all. And it definitely gets me going. And by get me going, it means throw my head against a wall. I hate that song. I don't use the word hate very often. What are some things that you saw that were effective with Morning Meltdown that you think we need to do again? Nothing. We covered it all. I thought about getting gloves, like the wraps. Like I wonder if we could get wraps. Feeling in my bones. I don't think I can't think of that one. I'll have to go listen to it. But I wonder if Etsy has like, what if you could get like pink and they had like cool words on them that you like wrapped your hands every morning before you got into the ring? Like that would be kind of fun. No, just me getting into character every day, because that's what I feel like when I go to my gym right now in the morning. I go into my bar studio and pretend to be ballerina, and I'm so not graceful. Okay, well, all right, so we move of the day song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, move of the day, just stay tuned. We basically one day, me probably will go into the team page and do a week full of moves, and then every day you'll do that move with the song, and then we tag whoever wants to be a part of it, and then we share just kind of like the move of the day of getting ready for this program. I would start a countdown in your stories. Yeah. And then of course don't forget to send that customer email if you do have current customers, and especially those that are expiring, their BOD is expiring. Actually, I'm going to make a note of that. If you're like a year old, check out people whose BOD is expiring basically from March till April, because it'd be worth it for them to cancel their BOD in March to get the the program, the new program. I mean, unless they don't want to be a VIP. But if they do, then it would be worth their while. So make sure, once I figure out the verbiage I'm going to send, I'll put that in the team page in the unit. But definitely for those of you who have clients that are a year old, definitely worth sending that email or that text.
Hey, Kim, for Morning Meltdown, didn't we share every day something about it? Was it Morning Meltdown?
We did a move of the day.
Was there something else too? I thought like why we can't remember, but it was more talking about it, like facts about the trainer maybe.
I feel like I know
No.
what you're talking. I can remember. I don't.
That
I
was
remember. I just don't
Transform
know
20.
which program it was.
Was it Transform 20? Yes, I knew
Because
it
if
was.
they remembered if they remembered what we said, we gave them something.
Yes,
Other had a chance to win a prize.
I think if we could just make a list, because like I've been doing that with Shakeology, is just writing like pinpoint things like to share about it. But if we were to do it with the program,
like everyday break down something.
Yeah, just some like a fact about it, like a fun fact about it, or did you know this?
Well, and maybe we don't share each other's, but we do a fun fact about the program every single day, like why boxing is effective, and not so much the exact program, but like some of the science behind the program might be really helpful. Just for Letty brought up a really good point today in our Vox group about Shakeology and how sometimes we get so hyped up on how it's a protein shake. And something that I've been doing that has been really, I feel like, effective for me. I'm going to show you. Hang on. Where is it? Here. Okay, let me share my screen. So every day when I take my Shakeology photo, I pull up this website. And what I've been doing, and I just feel like it's brought up a lot of really great points, but I'll put like whatever the flavor is. So like, candy cane superfoods today, and I'll put the picture with the candy cane superfoods, and then I'll say, and the next I'll do another frame, and I'll put, instead of candy cane, I'll put like cordyceps, and then I'll put cordyceps ingredient, and then I will go and look up all of the benefits of cordyceps, and I'll write out those benefits. Not only am I learning a ton, even though I've done this a bajillion times since I started, I feel like it's so good for you to know, oh, wow, I had no idea that this did this. Or actually, like when I learned about chlorella, didn't even know what chlorella was. It's like so much, like relieves PMS, improves your digestions, it helps with your eyes. It helps your anaerobic endurance, respiratory disease. Actually, this was one of the best ones. This is like your diabetic with your blood sugar levels, so this is like why my dad needs to drink Shakeology, because it keeps his blood pressure in check. But it just really, it helps with you to look credible. And anytime somebody says to you, like, I actually had someone today that literally told me that the reason she wasn't going to sign up was because her friends told her that it was an overpriced protein shake. To which I replied, did you watch my live video today? Because I actually talked about how the opinions of other people shouldn't dictate your life. But I didn't say that because that would have been rude, and I don't actually never rude, even though I was like, wow, you're really going off of, that's not even, okay. You clearly don't watch anything I say, but thank you. Anyway, so that's just a fun way of sharing about Shakeology, in case you ever are looking for other ways to just share instead of saying, this is my shake with my things inside of it. Is that helpful for you? Yes? No? Maybe? Yes, great. Thank you. Okay. Shakeology fun facts. So we want to do some fun facts about it. You guys are already getting all the IGs. Okay, so I think that's kind of all I have for the launch. Obviously, duplicate the photo last night if you want. Did I do that part on there? Duplicate Joel and Fighter. Duplicate photo. and then use that of all the people that say yes or even comment or like, just make sure you try to hit them up. Okay. What I want to finish the conversation. Actually, let me ask any questions about any of that. Any questions about the dates or any of it? Or no? Okay. Well, then the last thing I want to kind of tell you, and again, you never have to do it like we do it. You don't have to run your month the way I run my month, the way Andy runs her month. However, just know that the way we run our month has a couple things in mind. Number one, it has Success Club always as the priority. And number two, it usually lines up with different kinds of launches. So we have a self-love group ending in 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks left. And on March 9th, we will be kicking off the Happiness Project. So my plan, and Andrea and Andy and myself have made some storyboards that basically have you always inviting to 3 different things. The March group, the Happiness Project, 10 rounds, and then coaching are basically the 3 things that and so the storyboard, you guys have all seen them. It's like, hey, join me in March. Here are your 3 options. Number 1, blah, 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 blah. And here's some facts. Number 2, number 3. And then you can throw up the poll where they pick which one they want more information on. My suggestion with call to actions, and this is just kind of how I roll. You don't have to do it this way, but I like to do a call to action in some format every single day, whether you're doing it through your messaging in the morning, as people through wouldn't you love this kind of accountability, wouldn't you love these kinds of results. Sometimes I'll throw in transformations with our AM Energized crew. That's one way to do a call to action in Instagram stories. Number 2 is these storyboards. Number 3 is just to come right out and chat it up. Hi, this is the program going on. Do you guys want more information? Here's the poll. Number 3, you could do the specific storyboard. So there'll be a specific storyboard for Happiness Project, and there'll be the ones for Instagram or for 10 rounds are constantly. We'll get a new one every single week. So you'll have plenty to choose from. But I recommend having one a day, but then changing it up. Don't have the same storyboard every day. Don't have the same Beachbody, marketing material. I try not to use any of Beachbody's marketing material. I don't want them to know the price. I want them to ask me for the price. I don't want them to know what they get inside the pack, the pretty package. I want them to come and ask me and us to have a conversation. The image that we use, when people want to buy something and it breaks down everything that they're going to get, save that. Use that for when you're having that conversation with them. The more you give them outright, the more you don't get to break it down yourself, and they're going to create their own opinions about whatever it is, and you're not even going to have the opportunity to try and talk them out of whatever opinion they're already having in their brain. So I would say kick that stuff out. And that's it. So we will have a March 9th. The Happiness Project will begin March 16th through the 23rd is the coach. We're going to sign 75 coaches, and then always be inviting, obviously, to coaching. Okay, questions about any of those dates? No, you guys are quiet. Everybody's come. Spice up your life. Spice up your life. Doesn't that have kung fu fighting? No. I mean, we should probably just go with the boxer, the song from Rocky, right? That's not outplayed at all for the program. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, y'all. Nothing? Any other questions? Open mic over here. Whatever you want to talk about, this is your chance. Or we can just all look at each other and tell each other how pretty you all are at really late at night. Look at that puppy. Snuggle. Hi, puppy. How come you're all so quiet? Nothing?
I love your new puppy, Jenna. It's so cute.
Thanks. He just fell off the couch.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay.
So cute. He looks like an Ewok or something. He's just so
Yeah.
cute.
My kids fall off the couch all the time and they survive.
My son just hit his head on the table as I was sitting here talking to you guys. He seems fine. It's fine.
I mean, you all heard that Hudson got a spanking, so I mean, clearly we're winning in our house. I love the age where they start telling on everybody, like even dads or grandpas or whoever. It's my favorite. Like,
I
wow.
love to go to school and tell on you. Like, Mom was really mad this morning. She yelled and then she spanked me. Oh, good. Great. It's awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's not what happens. That's what happened. Danny, you look so much like Charlie. Do you know Charlie Sitlow from our team? Does she not look like, every time I look down, I'm like, that's Charlie, but that's not Charlie, that's Danny. It's creeping me out because Charlie hasn't been on a team call in like a bajillion years, but she is a coach on our team. And she has incredible transformations, but she had a baby. And anyway, you look like her. Literally, it's actually quite creeped out over here. Who's going to summit on this call? Look at all those hands. Say what? Andrew, put your hand up. Put your hand up. That's exciting. It's good. It's great. We'll get to start registering for workouts and such, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming. It's really fun. We're gonna have a blast. All right. Well, I won't keep you. Yeah.
When are you going to put the Mompreneur, whatever March thing in there?
I probably have time tonight before I go to bed.
Okay.
What is this mompreneur thing?
Okay, so Mompreneur is a woman from Canada, actually. She's from Alberta, and she basically creates content for Beachbody coaches. And technically, it's not for us to share. Literally says in the post, don't share with your teams. However, you could pretty much it's everywhere. Like once you'd be paying for, you pay a monthly fee and you get in and you get your set up for a month. So all that stuff that you guys see. So, let me show you. Nope. Where did it go? Oh, for the love, where did you go? Stop sharing.
Julie and I have been using them for our group, our challenge group. It saves us so much time not creating new content.
I mean, it's pretty insane. Do you guys see my Instagram right now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, that's what I had to say. Let me show you. Okay, here we go. So, for example, here is March. Nope. Here it is, Happiness Project. Oh, shoot. There it is. Okay, so every month you get this. This is what you get access to. All of these things, okay? So this is what I'm going to see. I tried to, oh, it did let me know. Okay, great. Now it's in my drive, right? Okay, good. I don't want to share her drive. That makes me, I don't know, just don't like that. Okay, I'll put this in the team page right now. But you get all this stuff. So like here is, so for those of you who've never run a team, like a challenge group tracker app, this is like all of the content for March, everything. So she writes all of this stuff and then it goes with, oops, I just did the same exact one, didn't I? It goes with like all of these images. And now she does 2 different ones. So she works with a Beachbody coach because she knows corporate stuff. She knows things that I don't even know. But here's like, this is March. So this is the Happiness Project. And then if you don't like the Happiness Project, you can get the Health and Happiness, and it's pretty too. It's different. And they're different. They have different, like a different vibe to them. So then you get that, you get those is where the weekly meal plans come from. What else? There's stuff for your newsletter. There's recognition. There's check-in. Here's like all those IG story templates that we've been, pulling from them. And then if you want like generic photos that look like the thing, she includes those. I mean, it's basically, now she's including invite post ideas. So things to use in your posting. And then she also including this month a St. Patrick's Day Shakeology recipe guide. So it's a little bit of everything. She basically became a millionaire overnight. Let me just put it to you that way. Because she went from having, the only reason I know so much about her is I actually reached out to her a couple months ago, like 6 months ago, and asked her if she would want to partner in some things, because I found that there was a lot of different stuff that she could do better. And then she wanted to pay me like a flat rate, and I wanted to be part of her subscriber rate because she has like over 2,000 subscribers per month. So if at 2,000 subscribers a month, she's making like $22 a month, I mean, do the math. And then like the bar launch and then like the 10 rounds was $157. So let's just say 100 coaches sign up for the bar launch or for the 10 rounds launch. I mean, that's a heck of a lot, even 1,000. I mean, you're making the big end. So it's kind of rad. I mean, she saw a need and she completely fulfilled it. And then she set the bar, and now other companies have come along and created things like it. But I feel like for the dollar spent, Mompreneur is the most, it's the best for what you're going to pay for, because it has all of it. It has everything you would need. So it's pretty rad.
So you pay her like per person that actually responds and signs up?
No, you just pay
Oh.
per month. You just pay a monthly fee and you get all that content.
Gotcha.
That's it. Yeah.
I was like, it's a lot of money.
And then I just share it with all of you, which is where the rule is broken. So don't tell her. Okay? And don't judge me. Also okay. If you all decide to go off and make money off of Beachbody coaches and create content, I promise that I will buy it from you and then share it with you all. I'm just kidding. It's so hard because I know every team out there does it. And so it's just like, it's like one of those mental games that you're just, and now you can be an affiliate. So like if I shared my link with all of you and you all decided to go and buy it, I could actually make money off of all of you. So we could do it the honest way, but I don't know. I just don't see that I personally think Beachbody should do this for us. I think Beachbody should create this whole thing every month. This is created and you get access to it. But
or would they charge you like an extra fee, like an extra $5 a month? You could pay $20.95 instead of $15.95 and get access to all these amazing content things to use on your pages. And then we're all streamlined, not that it's necessarily great for us to all be doing the same thing, but at least the content's real, like it's all true to form.
Right. Totally. So I don't know. I don't know what it's just saved so many people so much time and thinking brain, right? Like you don't even think about it. It was so funny because Andrea today was like, what's your March group? I'm like, I have no idea. And then I went in, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that. It's all been created. And there's Instagram stories and pictures and everything. So it really does make life a heck of a lot easier.
Yes, it does. And Julie and I are a week ahead of you guys. That's why because we start March on the 1st.
You do it to true to form. Got
Yeah.
it. Which is totally fine. I mean, let me put this in here right now because otherwise, y'all know I'm gonna forget. Forget my head if it wasn't screwed up. I didn't have so much hair on it. So just in case you guys didn't know, these all exist. Andy adds right here, the meal plans, and then I add the content.
I love having the meal plans, and I actually like having the 2 versions because it's almost like you could use one next year if you didn't do it this year and not, I mean, if you wanted to pull back to this, you could go back and pull it for a second kind of March run in the next year.
Totally.
Why am I not finding this week's meal plan in the units? I don't know where I'm missing it. Is it on the Google Docs instead of on the Facebook units?
You have to go to the actual Mompreneur thing. It didn't get posted separately.
Okay.
I saw that she posted it on Friday. No?
No,
No.
I found it in the Mompreneur spot.
And my second email didn't work.
Well, so I went into the email and I looked at it and I can't download it. It's like there, but I just can't download it for some reason. So I'm just going to have to get and do it myself.
Okay, so here's the meal. So week 3 meal plan. Is it week 4?
Yeah.
That's what we sent out this week was week 4.
Yeah.
It should be, yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I don't know why she didn't put it. I could have sworn I saw it though. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you can pull it from Mompreneur if you need. Or you can get it from the email that never sent to you. Okay.
I don't get your emails. So.
You don't get my email. Sorry. You can subscribe. Just do an opt-in. You can do an opt-in when you see it in my stories because I'm sure you sit there and watch my stories all day.
I do.
Oh, well, the next time I do an opt-in, because now I pay for another service from her. It's an email service where she gives me weekly content, and I send that to my clients and anybody who opts in and anybody who ever talked to me ever in my entire life. So I send, and so it's I think it's $20 a month, but I get content every week, and I get week content for the month. And it basically let me just show you what they look like because that's what we're doing here tonight. Just showing you all the things. Where's email? But it's really cool. I think it's cool. And it's one of those things where you, if you want to create an email list because what if one day Facebook went away? And now your business is over because you don't have anything, right? So the idea is that you have created it is called, it went out on Friday. Oh no, it went on, let me copy this on Believe. This is what they look like for those of you that don't. So basically, I take a post that I have done that week and I put that in there, but they're just clean and they're pretty and they have like a flow. And literally this is just a post that I took from my social media. And then here's like a sneak peek into my next program where they can, sign up for, I wish I should have put the link in there. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. No. And then there's 5 infused water recipes. So I try to bring value. So 5 infused water recipes. And I think that might be it. And just like why you should be drinking water. And that's all. So that's what they look like. So once a week, I'm sending those out now. But she also has an opt-in that you put in your stories. So there's a weekly opt-in so that you can get new people. Like, oh, you think this looks delicious? You should opt in, and then you're going to get a recipe, and then I have it set up. So then a week later or 3 days later, they're like, I hope you enjoyed that healthy dessert recipe. If you like more information, and then they go into my newsletter. So it's just another way of building more different clientele. If you meet people on the streets, you could give them a business card with like your email, and now you have them for that as well. Anyway, bigger picture.
So you send that separate from the meal plan? That's something
The
different?
meal plan only goes to people who are active with Shakeology.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I just realized you were sending out those newsletters. I like just found them probably like a month ago.
Yeah, I know. They're in everyone's junk because I'm a spammer, apparently. Just call
So-
me Kimberly Spammer. Anyway, it's fine. It's annoying, but they're nice, right? I know. Sad.
I think
Yeah.
they bring value. I like the content of them.
Thank you.
I made sure I went in and like made a rule in my email so that they actually go to my inbox now, because I was like oblivious that they even existed.
I know. Why does everything go to junk? And I feel like the important things go to junk. Does anyone else feel like that?
Well, and I have your contact obviously saved, so I don't know why it would I guess because it has multiple receivers or whatever, but it's an algorithm. It's a dumb algorithm.
It's all an algorithm. Life's an algorithm.
Yes.
You think it shows up in your brain and on the commercial and in the ad, everything. It's all just a sick Google game. They're playing with our minds.
It's like the little messages of like the 70s or whatever.
They're listening. Okay, did you guys all get a photo? Do you want to take one? Want to wave? Do you want to say, this is where I'm not good. My last one made us all look like chicken arms. Okay, what do you want to do? Who's good at the boomies? Oh, I like that, Letty. Okay. Fist bump. Should we all start at the same time? Okay, so start back. And then I'm going to say go. Ready? 3, 2, go. Oh, it's just me. I said it too fast. I got excited. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. It's not working. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1, go. It's decent. Decent, guys. It works. I like it.
I think I got one too.
Oh, good.
I
Mine-
think next time we'll do like 10 rounds. We'll do this.
Mine has my own fist in it coming across the screen. So it's very, it's an amateur move over here. I swear I do this for a living. Oh, goodness. Okay, great. Well, I hope you all learned something. You feel ready to do the things and go change the world and do 10 rounds and get some abs. I am all about it. I cannot wait. Oh, and for those wondering what we are doing in between the bar, or if you don't know what to do, here is can I share an image in here? Does it let me or no? I don't think.
Sure, what?
Does it let me share an image of
Oh, I don't know.
in the chat? No. Okay, well, this is the prep calendar and it's rad. Like, it's so good. So if you guys need something to do, here's a calendar. And I'm pretty sure I put this in the unit for 10 rounds.
Cool.
This is what I'm going to do starting in 2 weeks. So if you need something. All right, y'all. Deuces. Peace out. Have a great hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
My kids never want to be on social media.
She doesn't usually either. I don't know what's happening.
They're like, am I in it? Don't put me.
They think you can't see them, but then they pop in like, oh, You can see me.
You want me to do it again, Ricky?
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Smack him.